Okay, example 20. Okay, given sine A is equals to negative 8 over 17 and cos B is 3 over 5, where A and B are in a same quadrant. Okay, without using calculator, find. Okay, first we need to find sine A plus B, cos A over 2 and sine A over 2. Alright, so before we answer this question, first we need to settle something here. Alright, so first, okay, we know that A and B are in the same quadrant. So that's mean A and B, so the value here will tell us, okay, A and B is in which quadrant. Alright, so kalau tengok dekat ratio sini, kita ada sin A and cos B. Jadi dua-dua ni kuadran yang sama, tapi sin A negatif, cos B positif. So that's mean dia dekat kuadran yang atau yang cos positif ni kuadran keempat. So maksudnya A and B, okay, for this question, A and B is in fourth quadrant. Alright, so we can draw the triangle. So in fourth quadrant here, for A and B, so A, this is B. Alright, so sine A is negative 8 over 17. So that is opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite 8, hypotenuse 17. Okay, since hypotenuse always positive, so that's mean here is negative 8. Okay, while for B, okay, is cos B is 3 over 5. Okay, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So adjacent must be 3 and the hypotenuse must be 5. Alright, so we can use theorem Pythagoras to find, okay, for A we need to find the adjacent will be 15, and for B we need to find the opposite is, for this question, is negative 4, okay, using theorem Pythagoras. Right, so we already have, for A we already have sine A. So sine A is negative 8 over 17. So we can find cos A. Cos A is 15 over 17. Alright, so for this one, we already have cos B. Cos B is 3 over 5. So sine B is negative 4 over 5. Okay, we can find tangent, but for this question, we doesn't need tangent. Alright, so we have this information. So now we can answer the first question, which is sine A plus B. So this is a compound angle. Sine A plus B is sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. This is very simple. We just substitute the value. Okay, sine A is negative 8 over 17. Cos B is 3 over 5. And cos A is 15 over 17. And sine B is negative 4 over 5. So we can calculate this value. We will get negative 84 over 85. Alright, so that is for sine A plus B. Alright, so B, we need to find cos A over 2, which is the half angle. Alright, so we can look at the half angle identity, okay, because there are no identity for this, but we can derive from the half angle identity. We have cos A is equals to 2 cos squared A over 2 minus 1. Right, so from this identity we can rearrange to get the cos A over 2. So if we rearrange, we will get, okay, cos squared A over 2 is equals to cos A plus 1 over 2, and then cos A over 2 is equals to, okay, plus minus square root cos A plus 1 over 2. Right, so it has plus minus here. Right, so untuk tentukan sama ada dia plus or minus, kita kena refer kepada dia punya quadrant. Okay, since A, kita tahu A tu dekat 4th quadrant. So 4th quadrant ni dia in between 270 to 360. Jadi kalau A over 2, semua ni bahagi 2. So ni dia akan jadi 135. Yang ini dia akan jadi 180. So ni di mana? Yang ini adalah in second quadrant. So maksudnya A over 2 ni adalah in second quadrant. Jadi maksudnya kalau cos dalam second quadrant dia mesti negatif. So dia adalah negatif, okay, square root cos A plus 1 over 2. Right, so we know that cos A over 2 is negative square root cos A plus 1 over 2. And we know the value for cos A. Cos A is 15 over 17 plus 1 over 2. And this is square root. And this is equals to 16 over 17. So this is negative 16 over 17. Or we can simplify, this is negative 4 over square root 17. Alright, so that is the value for cos A over 2. Alright, so for C is sin A over 2. Okay, we can use the same method. Okay, but we not going to use cos A. Kita tak guna cos A, kita guna sin A. Sebab kita ada sin A. Okay, sin A is equals to 2 sin A over 2 cos A over 2. Okay, kenapa kita guna yang ini? Sebab kita dah ada nilai untuk cos A over 2 daripada soalan B tadi. Okay, ini adalah cos A over 2. So, kita boleh gunakan cos A over 2. Jadi, kalau susun balik, kita akan dapat, okay, sin A over 2 is equals to sin A over 2 cos A over 2. Okay, dan sin A adalah negative 8 over 17. And cos A over 2 is the previous answer, which is negative 4 over 17. So we can simplify this. This is equals to square root 17 over 17.